G'day YouTube. This is my first overnight trip in the Mitsubishi Express van that I did the build on. So I just thought I'd show you on what I got in it, and I'll give you a couple of little tips as well. I'll put the awning up shortly. It is a cool morning. So there's my bed for the night. I use this as a daily driver to go to work, and usually when I do night shifts I go to work a bit earlier and I have a bit of a sleep in the bed. I just close the curtains up, park in the car park and have a couple of hours sleep before I'm on for a night shift. I've got a sleeping bag in there, so I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to bother pulling it out to make a double bed. I'll just leave it as it is. I don't have much in here because I'm only by myself. I've just got a spare jumper, pair of tracksuit pants, pair of shoes, pair of socks, in case my feet get cold later on. And as you see, there's nothing really in here. I haven't really put anything inside. Now there is this little 12-volt blanket. Now this is from Kmart. I'm going to do a video on this later on. I'm going to try it out tonight if it's quite cool, but we'll see what happens. I will do a video on this blanket from Kmart. So that's all that is in there. In here I've just got like a fan, but I'm not going to really use the fan. Okay, the awning I'll put up shortly. Come around to the back here. Now I've just got my thermos. That's for my hot water. I've got my kettle. So generally boil my water. Whatever access I have, I'll drop in there. And if I want warm water, I've got warm water on tap. It's the way to go. And it's really easy, it's convenient. But if I need water, I simply turn the inverter on, boil some water. Okay, now I'll just show you what's in here. Now I've got very basic things in here. Now there's a bowl. Oh, there's 2 plates. I put 2 plates in here because it's a 2-seater. A pair of scissors. It's got a couple of steak knives, a couple of spoons, a pair of tongs, a spatula in case I'm cooking eggs. Now I've got like a gas torch. Light fires with. If you go somewhere you can light a fire. It's got some sugar, salt and pepper, a few instant coffees, a couple of them, and there's my cup. That's all I need there. A bit of hand wash, or you can wash your hair with that. That's like Palmolive. It's not the hand wash at all. It's like shower gel, but I use it hand wash. So if I want to wash myself, I can. And of course I've got my water. Okay, now in here. Now there's my tabletop. I've got a gas stove. Now this is one of those butane stoves with a cylinder in it. So I've got one of those. That's my cooking. I've got a couple of spare canisters for that. I've got some Vickies for smoko. Some bread. That's for my lunch. Got a bit of cooking oil in case I need it. A bit of dishwashing liquid. Dishcloth. Scourer. That's about it in there. Oh, just some bottles of water, spare water, in case I need water. There's a windshield for my stove. So if you have one of these stoves, it's nothing to make a little windshield. Just get a couple of hinges. You can use a bit of plywood. I've just used some aluminium that I had at home. So in the event I get a windy day, do that, and that's it. Nice simple windshield, because these don't like the wind. It's just something I had at home. I didn't go buying stoves because this is what I had. I put that away. I've got the essential dunny paper. Okay, now I've got myself a seat. I'll put that there, I'll need that. And then slide this forward. Okay, that's probably dinner tonight. My soup, I'll heat that up. I have a saucepan. Now I can just heat my soup up in that. I can boil water should my kettle blow up, or if I have issues with the power at all, if I have issues with the inverter, I can still boil the water. And there is my fry pan. Cook some steak, cook some whatever. And that's all I got. So I got a saucepan and the pan, and that's it. And as you see, there is a lot of room in this drawer. And that's me. That's all I have. Just keep it nice and simple. Don't complicate things. You know, if you're going traveling around, don't have too much. It really, really clutters everything. It makes it hard to find things. And as I found, less is better. It really is. Now, there's the fridge. I got some milk. Got me water. Got a few beverages in there. I'll have later. That's all I need. And my lights. Got a light there. Got a light there. And what I've done here, maybe say bad now, it's cool. Let's say if I get annoyed by insects, I just switch it over to the orange. And there's my orange light there. And the same here, I just change it over. Just plug that in, and there's my orange light there. So at night time, if I need light, there they are, the orange lights. But tonight, I'd say I'll be using the white. And if I only want one light, I just disconnect the plugs here. That's why I left the plugs here. I can just disconnect them or connect them as I need them. But yeah, there's the orange. And I have a light inside from here. There's my light there. Same again. I've got a second light there as well. In case, so I don't get annoyed by mosquitoes or insects. But later on in the summer, I'll probably end up putting a mesh screen across here and the back door. Now, sorry I wasn't recording the awning getting put up, as I thought the phone was recording. Okay, viewers, there's the awning. She's up. Well, that's me for today. That road noise will quieten down tonight. It's only people going to work. And I'm just fortunate to have the day off today, which is good. And I'm going to enjoy this day. So sorry I haven't been doing videos more regularly, as I've been quite busy. But I will try and make them as I can. This awning is it's an XTM, it's a BCF one. They're pretty much all similar. Like you got the Super Center, you got BCF, you got Super Cheap. They all got different names on them. I think they're made in the same factory, because they're very, very similar in build. They're pretty good. The quality's pretty good. It's pretty reasonable. I got this because I had a voucher, and that's why I got it from BCF. I didn't pick the brand specifically. It's just the cheapest one I could get at the time. I got a bit of a discount on it because I had me vouchers for me Great Northern cartons, which is a bonus. But let me tell you, these require a lot more work than those 180 awnings or the 270s. Like the one I had in the Pajero, it was really, really easy to set up. It took me literally a minute. The time I opened it up and pegged it down, this took me probably 5 minutes, time I put it up. But make sure, when you put them up, make sure you peg them down, because you get a gust of wind, you're going to lose it. It's just going to take it up and over. So I've just done this as an insurance. Even the bushwhacker on the high ace, if I open that up, I peg it down. I just make a habit of it, just in case. It's only a little bit extra work, it's nothing. Now you get the impact gun out and just screw the pegs in. It's pretty simple. I just want to point out something. Now this is a nice little tip for anyone traveling, okay? Now, if you don't have a fan in your vehicle, for you people that are security conscious, that you want to leave your door open a touch to let some air in, okay, to circulate around. Now what I do, so I got like a little windshield on the front door of the car. I just put the window down a little bit. Now this is for the condensation tonight. The warm air inside, the cool air outside, produces condensation inside the vehicle. So I'm going to wind this little window down a touch. Okay, as you see, there's the windshield. So if it rains, water's not going to get in. So there's that. Okay, I don't have a fan in this vehicle, like not a roof fan. I've got a fan inside, but I don't think I'll need that tonight. There are three things you can do. You're going to make yourself a little tailgate lock. Now, you can use one of these. Okay, this is one of those shade sail pulleys. If you got one of these, it's got to be the correct size. Okay, now this has to fit inside your lock. Now I'll just show you. This is option one. Okay, that's in the lock. This is about, I think it's might be 6mm diameter. This one, it's got to be the right size. You can't get the big one. It can't be too big. This is about 6mm in diameter. What you do, before you go to bed, you latch this on there. Just like that. Okay, you got that latched on there. Get your door, bring it down, okay? And as I showed you before, that catches on the latch in the vehicle. Okay, that is latched on the vehicle, okay? Now, you can lock your doors, right? And you got that. Okay, once your door's locked, you can't open that. You can do that. The person trying to get in is going to be making a hell of a racket, I can well assure you. To make it even more secure, you can get one of those solar sensor lights. Put it on top of the door of the vehicle. Okay, so if someone walks around, the light comes on, they're generally going to go elsewhere. If they're pretty game, like if they're very, very, very game or very desperate, they're going to try and get in. Okay, when that starts happening, all right, they're going to make a noise. Okay, they can't undo the lock because it's locked, so they have to break something to get in. So anyway, that's option one. It probably is a bit far out. If you are a heavy sleeper, I probably wouldn't do this. If you're a light sleeper, you'll get away with this. Option two, you can make one. You can make something like that. Now, what I've done, they do sell these on eBay, right? Now you can do the same thing. This goes in here. This fits any van, by the way. This fits my Hi-Ace, and this fits the Express. So if you've got a Toyota Hi-Ace Express, I believe this will work on any model van with a door that goes up and down, like the tailgate lift door. Okay, so you put that in there. Same story. Close the door. And there's that one. Okay. Now, that's probably more secure because the door is down and people probably can't get their hand in there. So you can't take that out unless you get the door off. So that really can't come out. All it's going to do, it's going to make a racket, okay? It's going to wake you up and you're going to be aware someone is trying to get in. But look, that's what you can do, okay? I just had a lot of time at the time and I made this, okay? Your simplest way and easiest way, get one on eBay. I made this off a picture. I seen a picture on eBay and I replicated one. Okay, I made one. And I just did this to show this on the video. Now, these, I'll put a link up in the description. The link will be up, so just have a look in the description. I'll put the link up for these. These are about $20 delivered to your door. Right, same story. This looks nicer. And it's a bit shorter than mine. Like I said, I made mine off a picture. I didn't get any measurements. I just made it. And if you don't have the tools, you don't have the equipment, you don't have the metal, just buy one. 20 bucks and you're done. That's what you can get, one of those, okay? You can probably go to Bunnings and get one of these for $6. You might get one. But this is probably the best bet, okay? Fits the Mitsubishi Express, fits the Hi-Ace van. Okay, same again, I'll show you. Put it in, very simple to use. In like that, it's in there, okay? Get your door. Same story. Just close it. And there's that one, okay? And that's all you need for airflow in your vehicle when you're sleeping at night. That's probably the best solution, that one. And also, if it rains, as you see, like look at that. Look at that, the rain's not going to get in there. So you got your front window wound down a bit. You got the back door open a touch. No one can get in, okay? Once you lock your door, so you get your key, lock your door, you can't open that. You can do that all you like, it's going to make a bang. Okay, now, and inside, you can see a bit of a gap. This where your air can come in. Now, if you're really, you know, it's going to be pretty bad, you can have a little fan up the back. Just have it on slow, and you can just circulate your air through. And that's it. That's good as having a roof fan, viewers. So if you're worried about cutting a hole in your roof, so yeah, this is what I'm doing, and that's what I recommend you do. So before you go to bed, set your little gadget, your little tailgate lock gadget up in the rear door, lock your door, and you can't get in from outside. And I totally urge you people, especially for female, you know, some of these sites in this crazy world we're in, you just never know. Anyway, it's just for your own safety I'm talking about. Okay, viewers, this is on a Toyota Hiace, right? In the summer, I guess you could have a mozzie mesh or something to stop the mosquitoes getting in, but this is on a super long wheelbase Toyota Hiace. Simply put the tailgate lock in, okay? Just showing you it works on a Hiace, and lock your door. Right, same story. So there you go, that's on a Toyota Hiace. So absolutely fantastic insurance there, either way you go. And then I just keep this one in the little Express. That there, and this is the one I keep in the Hiace. That one I just put back in the shed. I just brought it out to show you, give you an example, that you can use one of these. That's all I brought this out for. But you're better off, probably this one. I'd go this one, really. This time I mucked around, made that one. It was just simpler to buy this for 20 bucks and you're done. So yeah, I'll just use this one tonight when I close the door, because I'm a heavy sleeper. So I'm going to cook some lunch. Chuck a bit of oil in there from the onions. Just going to have sausage and bread. Just a classic sausage, onion and bread. I didn't bring sauce, but hey, I'll go without. I'm glad I got this shield. Now it's windy. Yeah, the only thing with these stoves, they're not too good in the wind. Cheers. There's no sauce, but that will do the job. In general, the van performed very well, power-wise. I boiled the kettle quite a fair few times and had the blanket on majority of the night, and there was a lot of battery power left. The only thing I forgot is rubbish bags, but I will go for a trip to the bin later. I'll leave me rubbish there. Also, I just forgot to point out, if you're travelling around, have a first aid kit and a fire extinguisher. You know, you never know, because if you do get a fire, at least, you know, you got some way of putting it out. It's gonna be scary if you got nothing to fight it with, and just all you can do is watch your vehicle burn down. You know, you could be cooking, and you could have a fat fire. You don't know. You just don't know. So just make sure you carry a fire extinguisher. Now, I think I mentioned this before. When you design your van, always have it so you can get into the driver's seat from in the back. So in case you do feel threatened in some way, you can simply just get out of your bed, straight into the driver's seat and drive away. You don't have to get out of the van. Another thing also, pack your awning away before you go to bed. Anything outside, pack it all in the van, okay? Have it just in case. If you don't feel right, just go with your gut feeling, okay? Now, it's just your safety I'm talking about as well, because you just never know. So yeah, I'm not saying this to put you off. I'm just saying have a plan, just for the unexpected. But generally, a lot of the times, these sites, you're pretty right. Now look at the amount of vehicles here. They're starting to come in now. Now I've run into a guy down there. He's actually homeless. Now, I've run into quite a fair few people that are homeless at these sites, and they're quite nice people. They're just very unfortunate to be in the circumstances they are in. So it doesn't mean they're bad people at all. These are the sensor lights you can get at Kmart for $10 as well. So you can have these somewhere outside your vehicle, with a motion detection. Someone walks past, light comes on, they're going to take off.
Doing my dinner, and now I'm probably going to put my blanket on. It's getting a bit fresh tonight, that's for sure. I'll just put it on low. Probably take half an hour to heat up, and I might just sit in bed. I might just lay in bed where it's warm when it heats up a bit. But yeah, I'll just finish cleaning up. This is a sensor light you get from Kmart. So if you whack that outside your van, now I'll just turn these lights off because it's pretty bright. Oh, that's better. Yeah, they're very bright, them lights. That's a sensor light. So if you put that on your rear door, so when I put my lock in, so I close this up, I put my lock in there, put that over the rear door. Generally, a lot of the time, someone walks past, light comes on. If they're up to no good, they're going to just take off. Close the curtains. Okay, my electric blanket's on. It's actually quite warm in here. It's very toasty warm, the blanket, anyway. This is it in here with the curtains closed. Okay. Seen them on. Good morning, viewers. Nice foggy morning this morning. Yeah, it's very cold at the moment, but it will be a nice day. By the look of it, got the jug on now. Making a coffee. Have some brekkie, then I'll get going. If you ever see me around these campsites, come and say good day. And if I've got a spare beer, I'd definitely offer it to you. Thank you for watching, guys. Until next time, bye.